ASMR creators. I'm sure that a lot of you guys have seen the YouTube recap that they did this year. It's similar to like the Spotify Wrapped or the Apple Music. I think they call it the Rewind or something. I don't know. But at the end of each year, those music platforms will show you who you listened to the most. And now YouTube shows you who you watched the most and who you like frequented. And I posted my recap on my community tab on my channel. But I have been watching ASMR since I was either 13 or 14 years old, and now I am 26. So there are a lot more than 5 creators that I watch all the time, and I just thought it would be fun to write them all down. I think I have 3 pages of my notebook filled with ASMR creators that I love, and I know for a fact that I have missed some wonderful, amazing creators. I just went into my subscriptions and wrote these down, but like I said, I know that there are creators that I missed just by overlooking them on my subscription list, or I, for some reason, am not subscribed to them. But all of that being said, I have 3 pages. I think it is over 65 creators. So I am just going to list them out, and I might say 1 or 2 things about each creator, but I'm not going to go into a ton of details about each one. So if you've never heard of some of these creators, I would definitely recommend you go check them out. I love them all. I'm so grateful to be a part of the ASMR community because it is filled with so many wonderful, amazing creators. So I'm just gonna go down. I have these in alphabetical order, so it's not like starting with my favorite creators or anything. It is specifically in alphabetical order. Okay, the first creator on my list was Alex Glitters ASMR. Alex Glitters ASMR. She is the creator that first inspired me to bedazzle my makeup and beauty products. She has so many bedazzled makeup items and is just so tingly with all of them. Amongst all of her other triggers, I just love all of the bedazzled and glittery things she shares on her channel. Next is Alexandria ASMR. Alexandria ASMR, the queen of roleplays. Actually, I have many wonderful creators that do roleplays on this list, but I love all of her ASMR roleplays with, like, specifically her character Amber. Just so fun, so sassy, and so creative. I love it. Next is Angel on My Shoulder ASMR. Angel on My Shoulder. Kim. Kim is such a light to our ASMR community. What a wonderful, wonderful woman. And I'm so glad that she is a part of the ASMR community. She is so just inspiring and always has the best affirmations, always has the most positive outlook on everything in life, and just has so much wisdom and knowledge, and I just learn so much and feel so inspired by all of her videos. So Kim, thank you for being you, and thank you for making this community even better. You are just the best. Next is ASMR Fleur. ASMR Fleur. I first found Fleur's channel through her book content. She talks about books that she has read and some book recommendations. But then I fell in love with just her attitude. She, I think, is about a year younger than me. She's right around my age, and she just has so much wisdom and grace. I think she speaks so delicately about life and has such a wonderful outlook on life. She has gone through some health-related things over the last few years and has such a positive outlook and just really inspires me to take a breath and, spend time just living and not as much time on the internet and just like meditating and just grounding myself, I guess. I really appreciate her outlook on life. Next we have ASMR Gorda. ASMR Gorda, Gorda. I found her videos through all of the ASMR gift swap collabs, which I love, but I stuck around specifically because I love her hand movement videos. She has some of the best hand movements, and I just think that her videos are almost hypnotizing, and I just can't not watch them. I love her content on her channel. Next we have ASMR Jade. ASMR Jade. She is an Australian creator, so I love her accent. There's a few ladies that we have gone through so far that have some wonderful, relaxing accents. I think I really enjoy any ASMR creators that speak differently than I do, because something about that is relaxing to me. I don't know. But Jade makes a lot of trigger-based content, but when I first started watching her channel, she talked a lot about makeup, which is why I fell in love with her channel. But now I just love her long trigger-based content. It is so relaxing, and I just love her personality. Also, a special shout out to her fiance KJ. He also has a channel, KJ ASMR, or ASMR KJ, and I just love them together. I think they have such fun personalities, and at the same time they're still really relaxing, and that's just so fun to watch. So I really love Jade's content on her own. I enjoy KJ's content on his own, but together it is even better. Next we have ASMR Owl. ASMR Owl, another creator that I found through the ASMR gift swap collabs. But Carla's channel is so wonderful. I love her soft-spoken content. I feel like she does more soft-spoken than whispers, and I don't watch a lot of channels that do more soft-spoken. A lot of the channels I watch are more whisper-based, so I really enjoy her soft-spoken content, and she's also just such a sweet, kind person, and just always has kind things to say about other creators and just kind advice and affirmations in her videos. And like I said, I just love her soft-spoken whisper, so she's just another wonderful creator. Next up, we have ASMR Spring. ASMR Spring. Maddie. Maddie is a creator that I feel like has been making ASMR for years, and I have always watched her. She has some really good tapping videos, and she is one of my inspirations for the color trigger videos. So she will do like all blue triggers or all pink triggers, and I just love that. There's something about having a themed video where it is all the same color that is really satisfying to me. I think it kind of takes the thinking out of the video. Like when I watch it, I don't have to think too hard. I hope that that makes sense. It just helps me to kind of shut off my brain and just enjoy the relaxation. And I specifically enjoy any of her tapping videos. She does some videos where she taps around her apartment, and that's always really relaxing. So she is just a classic creator that I love. Next is ASMR with Yachty. ASMR with Yachty. She is a creator that I just recently discovered. That's the word. Discovered. She makes so much super duper cute girly content. Her whole room space, her office space, is pink and girly and coquette. It is just like a fairy tale wonderland, and that alone was enough for me to subscribe. I myself am not super duper girly, but I love all things girly. So I kind of feel like I am living out that fantasy through her. And I love her videos talking about beauty content or scrapbooking, or like she'll do kind of travel content. I just think she's so girly, and I feel like I am watching an ASMR fairy tale video. Next on our list is one of my top 5s on my YouTube recap, Miss K, or ASMR for Everyone. ASMR for Everyone. I have so many good things to say about Kay. She was one of the first bigger channels that really showed me kindness and support when I started my channel. I've been watching her for a long time, but once I made my channel, I felt like we kind of became like online friends. I don't know if she would see me that way, but I consider her to be one of my online friends. She's just always been so supportive. She will comment on some of my videos here and there, just such kind things. And I feel like we would get along super well in real life. We like a lot of the same things. Reading. She also likes to bedazzle things, including books. We like a lot of the same beauty things and Bath and Body Works, and we both work with kids. She does like the testing side of working with the students, but I work in a school, so I feel like some of the things that she says about her work, I just kind of relate to, if that makes sense. And I don't know, I just love her personality. I love her vibes in her videos. She's just so awesome and so real and raw, and I just think she's incredible. So shout out to Kay for being the best. Next up, we have ASMR Love. ASMR Love. Sarah. She is a channel that I have watched since I was in middle school. I remember watching her back when I very first started watching ASMR. Sometimes she goes a few months without posting, and every time that one of her videos pops up in my subscription feed, I get so excited. She's another creator that's just so real, and she talks about makeup products. She talks about like life and just realistic adulting, and I've just loved watching her since I was young. She's just so awesome, and a fellow Sarah is always a favorite. Next up is ASMR Planet. ASMR Planet, or Sophie. Sophie is an OG creator. She's awesome. She has her own fidget line and does makeup on mannequins. She talks about fidgets. She talks about different like stress relief toys and does role plays and things. She is so creative and imaginative and brings that childlike wonder into adulthood, and I think that is so awesome, and I just love watching her videos. She also has a lovely accent, which makes her content even more relaxing, and I just think if you don't already watch her videos, you should definitely check her out. weeks or months, so hopefully she posts again soon. But I love all of her makeup content. She does some layered sound get ready with me videos. She does hauls and try-ons. I think she has been focusing more on her TikTok content, so maybe check her out there. I don't have TikTok, but I believe that she has talked about focusing on TikTok, so maybe check her out there. But she's awesome. I always love her content so much. So ASMR with Chelsea. Next is ASMR X Babe, another classic OG creator. Julia has been around for as long as I can remember. She is from Philadelphia, so another fun accent, and I feel like she has some of that sass that comes with living in the Northeast US states. I feel like I know Kay is also from New York, so she has some of that sass as well. I feel like that's a thing. I don't know, maybe it's not a thing, but she does have a little bit of sass and just is playful and fun. But I also just love watching her journey. She's currently going back to school and just like maneuvering life in your late 20s, early 30s. I think it's so inspiring to see someone who's kind of on a similar journey of life as you might be. I'm not currently going back to school, but I feel like we're kind of in similar states of life. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just really love watching her videos, and I feel inspired by the work that she is putting in life right now. Next is Autumn Moon ASMR. Autumn Moon ASMR, who is such a sweetheart. Autumn is a creator that is just so calm and so bubbly at the same time, and I also feel like we would get along super well in real life. She lives in Florida and she works at a college, so we both have that working in a school setting like in our life. She does teach ASL and she does that on her channel as well, so that's how I found her channel actually. I love the thought of knowing sign language. I know the alphabet and, you know, a few simple little words, but I was like, maybe I could learn more ASL through ASMR, and that's how I found her channel. But I just grew to love her content. I love her content where she shows the beach and the water. I love her apartment tours, and we both enjoy Wicked and Broadway, and I don't know, I just feel like she is another creator that I love for the vibes and for just her personality. She is super awesome. Next was my number one creator on my YouTube recap, Best Life by Brooke. Best Life by Brooke. I, again, have nothing but great things to say about Brooke. Brooke is a creator who posts almost every single day, and I am a viewer who watches almost every single video. I would say in 2025, I probably only missed a handful of her videos because I just love having ASMR content on in the background, and I love her videos because it just feels like you're on FaceTime with a friend. She is so welcoming, so comforting to watch, and she just reminds me, like, I feel like I'm just watching my big sister, you know, something like that, where you just feel like you're with a close friend or a family member just talking about life, and it's so comforting, so incredibly comforting. And I can't say enough good things. She inspires me to work hard, and she inspires me to just have fun in life and romanticize each and every day. And yeah, Brooke, thank you for all of your content, because it does not go unnoticed how hard you work, and you really inspire me, and I appreciate the time that you share with us. I know that in your videos you always talk about like us spending our time with you, but there are so many moments where as a viewer I might not feel the happiest, or I might feel a little bit lonely. So to have so much content to digest is so comforting. I just always know that I will have a Best Life by Brooke video to watch when I need it most. Next up is Calm Cozy Cole ASMR. She is another creator that I found more recently. Cole is a creator who is just so, like, I don't know what word to say, so graceful. I think that's the word that I would say. She is a mom, so she talks about her kids. She talks about the crafts that she does. She does so much content that just makes you want to take a minute to just spend time, like doing a craft or reading or just taking time for yourself away from your phone. And that is awesome because I always need a good reminder to just chill and just relax. The next creator I have on my list is Carmen's ASMR. Carmen's ASMR. She does a lot of whispered content similar to this video, where she just rambles about whatever's going on in life, and those are some of my favorite videos that she does. I love her updates where she's either just sitting in her room or in her car whispering. Those are some of my favorites. I love a good classic whispered ASMR video. Then we have another OG ASMR creator, China Unique. China Unique. China Unique ASMR. China does a lot of beauty content, a lot of lip gloss applications, and different makeup content, which is my favorite. And I have watched her videos for so long. She feels like an older sister, even though I think we are literally the same age. But I just feel like I've been watching her for so long that we've just been growing up together, and she is a classic YouTuber that I will go back and rewatch her videos because I know that they will always be relaxing. Then we have Deja ASMR. Deja ASMR. She is so fun and makes some really funny, unique videos. I can just picture, like, there's a short where she has these glasses on that look like hands covering your eyes. She does videos where it's just like random triggers, but I feel like there's always a little bit of a comedy aspect to it. But then she also does videos where she's just talking about life. She is actually like 2 or 3 years younger than me, but I feel like she has so much wisdom for her age and so much gratitude for her life and just the success that she has made for herself. And that is always so inspiring to see someone around my age working hard and reaping the benefits for their hard work. So she is just so awesome, and not only makes relaxing content, but also makes hilarious content and inspiring content. Then we have Danny Renee ASMR. Danny Renee ASMR. I just love Danny's content. I love her ASMR and her vlog content. She hasn't really been making content on her vlog channel much that I have seen recently, but she used to make videos around her house, either cleaning up or kind of talking about her son. She doesn't show him in the videos, but she would talk about him. And she makes book content. She makes haul videos. She does the almost touching trigger so incredibly well. She's just so well-rounded and talks about a lot of things that I really love, which of course I'm going to enjoy in ASMR. So I just think she's also hilarious. She so real, so raw, so honest, and I just, like, she can either be super duper funny or super duper relaxing, and either way, I love her content. I will watch every video that she makes as well. Then we have Dido ASMR. Dido ASMR, who I found through ASMR Jade. They did a couple of collabs together, and I just thought his content was awesome. I will say that I probably watch more of Dido's shorts than his long form content, but either way, I think he does really relaxing ASMR, and I also think that he focuses more on triggers, which I enjoy if I really want to relax. A lot of the other creators that I watch more for entertainment, or like listening to what they're talking about and actually focusing on like them and what they enjoy, versus with Dido, I feel like he doesn't share as much personally. Like, he does a lot, but in his ASMR videos he really focuses on the trigger, which is great when you're legitimately trying to sleep or relax. I hope that makes sense. Then we have Everyday ASMR, but it's spelled EVRYDAY ASMR. I don't think she shares her name on her channel. I'm not positive, but I don't think she does. But either way, she has done some super relaxing, super wonderful content. She also talks a lot about books, and I think that was how I found her channel. I love book content, and she just does such simplified ASMR. It really reminds me of the ASMR that I watched when I first found ASMR, like 10 years ago. So I just really like her simplified ASMR style. Then we have the first creator I ever watched, Maria, or Gentle Whispering ASMR. Gentle Whispering ASMR. I feel like everyone would agree that she is one of the, like, queens of ASMR, one of the OG creators that kind of started it all for us. I've talked about the way that I found out about ASMR in my very first video on my channel, so I won't go too much into that. But basically, a friend of mine at the time sent me a video from Gentle Whispering ASMR, and it helped me sleep for many, many nights. And then that is what led me down the rabbit hole of the ASMR community. So thank you to Maria for creating so many wonderful videos over the years and relaxing so many of us. And then we have Gingerbread ASMR. Gingerbread ASMR, another creator that I don't think has shared her name on her channel, but I love her videos. She does some very laid back ASMR, which I love. She keeps it simple. She does very delicate triggers and just whispers and keeps it simple, and she's just so sweet. We will comment back and forth on each other's videos, which is so fun. I love having like internet friends and just having people that like you can support each other, and you always know that they will be there to comment on your videos, and you can comment on their videos. And I don't know, there's just something so wholesome and sweet about a good old internet friendship, and I feel like we have become internet friends in a way. And I just love her channel. I love when she talks about her life. She just recently showed some Christmas gifts that she was giving, and that was inspiration for me for Christmas gifts to give or to ask for. She has shared about some trips that she has gone on. She talks about her daughter and her husband and just life, and I love that. I love getting to know people and hearing the different experiences that everyone has. It's just such a wonderful community. And speaking of a wonderful community, videos. I found her channel because I was looking up ASMR that is Disney related. I love Disney. I have my Mickey Mouse necklace on today, one of my Mickey Mouse necklaces. But Nicole has worked in Disney World. She lives in Florida, so she does Disney related content. She shows all sorts of Disney merch. I believe her husband works at Disney still. And upon that, she also talks about other things in life. She loves all things colorful, and I think similar to ASMR Planet Sophie, she just brings this childlike wonder into adulthood. I love seeing her Dollar Tree hauls. I love seeing her coloring book pages. I love all things Disney, of course, especially if it's Happy Donald Duck. I love watching her show the gifts that she has gotten from her bestie or from her sister or anything like that. I love when her husband's on the channel. They are hilarious together. Just such a wholesome channel, such a wonderful person. She's just so like bubbly and makes me smile every time. So I just love Nicole's channel, and I think that the name Glass Half Full ASMR is so perfect for the vibes that she brings. It's always optimistic, always positive, but at the same time it's like not invalidating that sometimes life can be hard. I think she shows us that life can be hard, but we can get through it and we don't have to do it alone. So definitely the perfect channel name for Nicole's channel. Oh, and I think Nicole was also on my top 5 list, if I did not mention that. Then we have Grace V ASMR. I feel like we all know Miss Grace V ASMR. She is incredible. Another one of the creators that I've been watching for forever. I love her channel. She does all kinds of content. She does like what's in my bag videos, get ready with me videos, but then she also will do like trigger words or whisper rambles. She's just so lovely and wonderful. She does lots of very kind affirmations, which is so needed in the world these days. So she's such a positive creator as well. Then we have Gracie K ASMR, or Gracie Kate. I don't think she posts as much anymore, but I used to watch her all the time. When she was younger, I loved her videos. She used to put like paper clips on her hands and tap with the paper clips. She did some makeup like application content. I just have always loved her channel. Then we have Haley Jean ASMR. Haley Jean ASMR. She does book content, she does makeup content, she does eat with me videos, and I love it all. I also love her vlog channel. I just think she's so cool. She's such like has such cool girl vibes. So I really enjoy watching her and watching her journey of growing up. I think she started her channel when she was like 15 or 16-ish, and we're about the same age. I think she's a year younger than me, but she's definitely that cool girl that I would have wanted to be friends with, but I probably would have been too nervous to try to be friends with. So instead, I just watch her videos and pretend that we're friends online. Then we have Healing Tingles ASMR, or CC. She makes such wonderful kind of mindfulness ASMR, very relaxing, very calming content. The type of content that you would watch after a stressful day. I love her channel. She is so wonderful and just so kind and sweet, and I definitely would watch her video if you need ways to de-stress and relax. Next is Hushed Holly ASMR. Hushed Holly Holly ASMR. She is another cool girl, I think. Holly creates content that is kind of like beauty related, or she does a lot of tapping. She has some really pretty press-on nails that she always uses that give the best tapping. She does the like trigger on the mic, which is awesome, and she does it so incredibly. And I think she's another creator that's very optimistic, and she has also gone through some things like work-related troubles over the last year or so, and she has shared her journey with us. And I just think that's so awesome to have people that you can learn from and feel inspired by their journeys in life. So it's really great to have a community of people that are willing to share their story and kind of help you to be optimistic about your journey in life, and you can kind of go through it together. Then we have Jaden Elena ASMR. Jaden Elena ASMR. She is another queen of roleplays. She does such unhinged roleplays on her channel where it will be like ex-girlfriend catches you like cheating, or like I lied on my resume and now I'm the CEO of a company. And it's just these bizarre role plays, but somehow she always makes them incredible and relaxing. And I believe that she has said that she does them all unscripted and just makes it up as she goes, which is so crazy. And I personally could never, but I really appreciate her hard work and dedication to ASMR. And she makes some fun vlogs and non-roleplay ASMR on another channel. She talks about books a lot as well, so I enjoy watching her second and third channel as well. Then we have KO ASMR, or Christina KO ASMR. Such a sweetheart, so incredibly kind and generous. She does role plays as well, but I have been really inspired by her channel because I always see her and her generosity towards other people, her friends. She's so kind in her comments, and she also just gives back to her friends, and I don't know, she's just such a light to the community, such a wonderful creator, so sweet, so kind. Then we have Kiara's ASMR. Kiara's ASMR. I feel like she is a very popular creator. She does a lot of shorts. I think she does TikToks as well. So relaxing. She has some very clicky whispers, which I love. She does a lot of personal attention, which is one of my favorite triggers. I don't do it a lot on my channel. I should do it more, but I love to watch that kind of content, and she makes some really great personal attention videos. And then we have Coda ASMR. Coda ASMR, or Dakota. I love to live my life through her. She does a lot of haul videos on her channel, a lot of beauty hauls, yes style, clothing hauls, just any kind of hauls. And I wish that I had unlimited money, because then I would also be making as many hauls as she makes. I definitely get a lot of recommendations from her videos, and I just love hearing her talk about makeup, beauty products, skincare, hair care, clothing, little cute trinkets. I don't even honestly care what the haul is about. I just love watching her videos. Then we have Krista ASMR. Krista ASMR. She is a creator that I had heard so much about for a long time, but for some reason I didn't regularly watch her content until more recently. But I have been loving watching her holiday haul videos where she shows the decor that she buys or Bath and Body Works items that she's bought. And she has such wonderful tapping. It's so delicate but crisp at the same time. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been really missing out on not watching more of her content until recently. Then we have Ladasha's ASMR. Ladasha's ASMR. Another sweet, kind soul. She is so wonderful, so kind. She does a variety of videos. She does some like makeup related videos, some role plays, and she does some Christian based ASMR, which is my favorite. I love whenever she reads Bible verses or talks about the Bible or talks about her journey with her religious journey. I just think it's so sweet and inspiring, and it's a wonderful reminder and a way for me to dive more into my relationship with Christ. And it just inspires me to spend time in the Word. So I really, really love her Bible Christian content. Next, we have another one of my top 5 creators in my recap, which was Miss Lori Latte ASMR. Lori Latte ASMR. Laura, the best. That's all I have to say. She's the best. She is so kind, so caring. She gave me a shout out when in the very beginning of my ASMR journey. She shouted me out on her channel, which was so kind. And ever since then, she has supported my channel. I have supported her channel. I feel like we are friends. I love her content. I love when she sings in her videos. I love when she talks about makeup and beauty products. I love when she talks about McDonald's or coffee or life. I just want to meet Laura in real life. I feel like I just need to give her a big hug for all of the wonderful content that she has created. She's so awesome, so fun, so lighthearted, but also can be so wise and give such good advice and words of wisdom. Just so amazing. Thank you for all that you have done on your channel and all that you have done to support my channel. You're the best, Laura. Love you so much. Then we have Lullaby Leah's ASMR, another girly girl who I love. She makes beauty related content. She talks about makeup and she wears the prettiest press-on nails to do so much wonderful nail tapping. She also does a lot of triggers on the mic, which is great. She just had a beautiful baby girl, so I'm so happy for her. And yeah, I just love her content. It is the type of content that I would watch like while I'm getting ready in the morning, if I just want to feel girly and kind of feel like I am chatting with a friend just while we get ready, while we hang out. Next up is Maddie ASMR, another girly girl, talks about makeup, beauty, skincare, clothing, fashion, all of that good stuff, and just does a lot of whispering and tapping triggers. I feel like anything that is related to beauty of any sort is the type of ASMR that I could watch for hours. So I love her channel, and I feel like she's another channel that I've been watching for the longest time. I can't even remember when I started watching her channel. Then we have Mads ASMR, who is Grace V's twin sister. I think Mads is so inspiring. She does a lot of content that is very specific to certain people that might be going through hard things or dealing with something that they might feel alone in, and she makes people not feel alone. She is so inspiring, so thoughtful, so present, and I just love her content. She's amazing and deserves so much love and receives a lot of hate, but does not deserve the hate. So I would recommend that you all go show her some love on her channel. Then we have a newer creator who I have been loving. Her channel is Mellow Hour ASMR. Her name is Melody, and I think she's only been making videos for a few months now, but she makes some really fun kind of role play style videos. She has been doing a Christmas countdown of videos. So creative, so wonderful, so kind. I just think she's so awesome, and I hope that her channel keeps growing and growing because she deserves a lot more like praise from the ASMR community. She's super awesome. Okay, I still have one more full page, so hopefully I can make some of these shorter, and hopefully I can edit this video down, or it's gonna be over an hour long. But we have Mia Marie ASMR. She is a channel that I found from her vlog channel, and then she did a few ASMR videos on her vlog channel, which led her to creating an ASMR channel. She's so fun, so creative, and just funny. I really love her content. She does shorter videos, and she just talks about life, does random triggers with like whatever she can find. I sometimes just really appreciate a nice laid back quick video, so I really love Mia Marie ASMR. Then we have Midwest ASMR. Midwest ASMR, or Jenna. I have been watching Jenna's channel basically since she created it. I think I found her channel after she had only made a few videos, and I feel like she's only been creating videos for maybe 2 years, if not less than that. But I feel like she was such a natural. I love her hand movements. I love when she just whispers about life. I love when she does little haul videos. She will do shorts where she tries new food or coffees, and I find that so fun. She's another channel that I feel like I am just on FaceTime with a friend, just talking to someone, hanging out for a few minutes. So relaxing, but also entertaining, and I just absolutely love her content. Next, we have Millennial Magic ASMR. Millennial Magic ASMR, or L. I found her again through the collab gift swaps that some of the ASMR creators have made over the years, and she is just so fun, so cool. She does a lot of hauls, which I love. She has talked recently about Stranger Things and Wicked, which are some of my favorites. She showed her moving content when she moved into her new house. She talks about fun beauty products and just random things, and I just find it so relaxing and interesting to watch. Just fun content that can take you out of the real world for like an hour or so. She does a lot of longer content, which I really love to watch. Next is one of my top favorites because she is so kind and loving and welcoming to me and has always been so supportive, and that is Miss Alyssa Jordan ASMR. Miss Alyssa Jordan ASMR. Alyssa is another channel that was so supportive of me from the beginning of my channel, and I know that she has been so supportive of so many other channels. She has the brightest personality, the most kind, welcoming channel, just so wonderful, so creative. She does some beauty content. She tries new candies and new foods and stuff. I know she makes a lot of content on her TikTok, so if you have TikTok, definitely check her out there. But she's just such a sweetheart, so kind, and just so creative. She's been making videos for such a long time and just really puts her best foot forward and puts the most effort that she can into her content. I just love and appreciate Alyssa and all that she does for the ASMR community. Next, we have Morgan ASMR. Morgan ASMR. She does whispered rambles. She talks about books. She does neighborhood gossip videos, just purely whispered videos about lots of different things. I love that. I love listening to whisper rambles while I'm getting ready, while I'm cooking or cleaning or doing laundry. So she is one of my go-tos for a good clicky sounding whispered ramble. Then we have Mama Mix ASMR. Mama Mix ASMR. She, I believe, is also Australian, and she is just so cool. She started her channel kind of recently, like maybe a little over a year ago, makes really awesome content, and her channel just kind of blew up. But I just enjoy what she does. I think she's so kind, so sweet, so caring, and just really loves what she does and puts a lot of effort into her videos while also keeping them very relaxed and laid back and casual. Then we have Nanu ASMR. Nanu ASMR. She is a creator that kind of does a lot more intricate ASMR, and by that I just mean that she has really good quality microphones, cameras, has like the studio setting, and I don't watch a ton of ASMR creators that have the full-on setup, like JoJo's ASMR or GB ASMR. I feel like people like that with the more high-quality setup, I don't tend to gravitate towards their videos, but I really love Nanu's ASMR. I don't know what it is about the quality of her videos, but it's just so relaxing and really tingly, and that's all we can ask for, right? Next, we have Neenerland ASMR. Neenerland ASMR. She is a creator that I found probably midway through this year because of one of her true crime whisper ramble videos. I don't watch a ton of true crime ASMR, but she is one of the creators that I love to watch her true crime videos. She also does some other kind of content, like beauty related content, or I don't know, just different regular ASMR content. But I really love her and found her through her true crime style kind of podcast feeling ASMR. Next we have Oceans ASMR. Oceans ASMR. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you've never seen Oceans ASMR, well, for one, I would be shocked. I'm sure you have all seen Oceana's videos. She does so many amazing role plays. She does tours of beautiful houses. She has done kind of like real life role plays where she goes into actual studio spaces and uses the setup to make her role plays, like she did an ASMR in a diner, which was in an actual diner. So cool, so creative. And I love her vlogs as well on her vlog channel. I love any travel related content. I love her just regular kind of like laid back content, and on top of all that, she has a clothing line. But more importantly, what I was going to say is that each month she does ASMR for charity, where she puts up a video at the beginning of the month, and then all of the proceeds from that video she donates to charity. So cool, so awesome, so inspiring. She is incredible. ASMR. Par ASMR. I think that her channel is like not even a year old. I don't think she's been creating content for super long, but she hasn't posted in a little bit, so fingers crossed that she comes back and posts more. I really love her channel. She has done a lot of role plays and some like eat with me videos. I think she did a like tour, an apartment tour or a house tour. I'm not sure if she lives in an apartment. But I think she did a tour where she showed like her holiday decor, and I don't know, I just love her vibes. I love her content. She's so sweet, and I just hope that she posts again soon. Then we have Peace and Soriety ASMR. Peace and Soriety. Sarai is so sweet, so cool. She does a lot of content that is beauty related, but specifically like fragrance related. She has talked a lot about perfumes and just speaks so eloquently about scents, fragrances. So cool. She also does different trigger videos that are so hypnotizing and entrancing. I don't know if that's even a word, entrancing. They put you in a trance. Just amazing. She's just so relaxing, and I love how she tends to have kind of more of a dim setup for her lighting in her videos. It just makes it even more relaxing. Speaking of relaxing, we have Rach ASMR. Rach ASMR, who does the best inaudible clicky whispers, and she does tapping, she does kind of like tracing, she has really cool nails in like all of her videos. She talks about beauty stuff, she talks about lifestyle stuff. I just think her whispers are like the best part of her whole channel. She has the best whispers. Then we have Ray Moon ASMR. Ray Moon ASMR. What a gem to this community. Ray is so sweet. She is an older woman, and she just gives off the most cozy vibes, like you would want to go hang out at her house and just spend the day going shopping or making cookies or whatever. I don't know, I guess she just kind of gives off grandma vibes. I do believe she is a grandma, so hopefully she does not take offense to me saying that. She just has that warm, cozy, loving vibe. I love when she like does the doing your makeup videos, or when she shows her making gift baskets for people, or shows her like giving gifts to her neighbors, things like that. She's just so sweet, and I love her role plays. They are such good personal attention videos. She's so caring, so kind, and just always has good affirmations in her videos. She's awesome. Next we have another Sarah. I might be biased, but I feel like the Sarahs in the ASMR community are like the best. But we have Secret ASMR. Secret ASMR. Sarah creates a lot of wonderful, simple content. She usually just does like whispered videos. She'll do a little bit of tapping triggers. She talks about beauty products a lot, which again is my favorite kind of content to watch. I've really been loving her recent beauty content because she has been talking about her upcoming wedding and just the makeup products she's been trying out. And I love hearing about weddings. I think that is so fun. So I've been really enjoying to hear a little bit about her journey, and I just think she's really cool. I feel like she's another cool girl, just like Haley Jean. She posts her like some of her outfits of the day on her Instagram, and she just dresses cool. She like just, I don't know, I just think that she's cool. So that's that. That's all I have to say about that. I really love her content. It's very relaxing and entertaining, and another one that I just love to watch. Then we have Sincerely ASMR. Sincerely ASMR. Rachel. Rachel is a creator that is so soothing. She has such a good, calm demeanor and talks slowly, which I struggle to do. I have gotten comments on my channel that I should talk slower, and I just get excited, so I talk fast. But Rachel talks nice and slow. I love her content that is like thrift hauls, or recently she has started building a company with some of her friends where they make candles. So she has shown some of her thrifted candle vessels in her channel, and I love to see that. I love when she talks about like her home decor. She has a lot of really cool home decor. I think like she has some checker printed stuff, if I remember correctly, from one of her home tours. I think she has like a checkered printed carpet and like a gallery wall of art and some bookshelves. Just very eclectic, I would say. And that to me is just really cool. I feel like it takes a lot of effort to find pieces that go together in that way, and she just seems like the person that can put together all of these different pieces, and they might each be super unique, but somehow she fits them into one consecutive vibe. And I just feel like that's her entire personality, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Next, we have Soft ASMR. Soft ASMR, or Sam. Sam is another whisperer, another creator who just makes a lot of whispered content, which is my favorite, as I've said. I love her soft whisper. She is a fellow Christian girly, and I think that was how I found her channel, was through some of her Christian-based content. I love her. She, I think, is like 29 years old, so she's another creator that feels like a big sister to me. And I just have been enjoying to watch her journey. She is also getting married, I think, next year. So I've enjoyed her pre-wedding content and just watching her journey through that. She talks about makeup, she talks about lifestyle, fitness, health, a little bit here and there. She talks about religion, her relationship, her cat, just kind of all over the place lifestyle related content. And again, I love to just hear what other people are going through and get their perspective on things, and I really trust and value her opinion because I know her values in life, at least what she has shared with us. So I really enjoy her content because I feel like I can trust her as a person. I hope that makes sense. Then we have Steffi P ASMR, another newer creator. I think she only has a handful of videos on her channel. So sweet, so kind. I really love her whispers. She kind of does a soft-spoken whisper, and it's just very delicate and relaxing, and I just love her channel so far, and I hope that she keeps creating because I think that she makes really amazing ASMR and could go very far if she continues. Next we have Tams ASMR. Tams ASMR, another creator I found through the gift swaps. So sweet, so awesome and encouraging. She does a variety of videos on her channel. She talks about some books, specifically her coloring books that she has created, and she sells on Amazon under the name Aunt Tam. She does some food related content. She does some random content, but just always so sweet, always so kind, and I love her positive attitude and her positive outlook, and every video that I watch of hers just makes me smile. Next we have Veronica Ann ASMR. Veronica Ann ASMR. She is Alexandria ASMR's sister. I believe they're sisters. I think so. And she does some fun beauty content and some role plays. She's fun, she's cute, she's bubbly. It has such a fun personality and makes me laugh through her role plays. And I love when Veronica and Alexandria make videos together. I think it's just so funny, and I think that they work really well together and just give off good vibes. Next, we have Virna ASMR. Virna ASMR. I think I first found out about her channel from Lori Latte ASMR. I think Laura mentioned her in one of her videos, and when I found Virna's channel, I basically automatically subscribed. I feel like we have so much in common, and the more that I learn about her and the more videos I see, I feel like the more alike I find out that we are. I think she's right around a year younger than me, I believe. Maybe, I don't think she's older than me. Either way, we're right around the same age. We both love Disney. We're both in kind of like an administrative position of work. I think she and I got married around the same time. We both have recently bought new homes, and I just feel like we're kind of going through the same phases of life, and I just love her content. She does some beauty related content, some kind of just whisper ramble content. She makes eat with me videos, which I always love, and I just love her personality, her style. Her makeup always looks amazing, and her hair is always beautiful. So I just love her content, and if you need to go check out any of these channels, I definitely recommend her. She's just like kind of a friend that you would watch videos of, if that makes sense. Like, she feels like you're just hanging out with your friend. You're just on FaceTime chatting with your bestie. And the last channel that I'm going to mention in this video, now that we are way farther into this video than I thought it was going to be, but the last channel that I have on my list is Whispering Willow ASMR. Willow is a creator that makes such whimsical ASMR. She does some content where she just talks about beauty and lifestyle stuff, but then she does some role play content, which is like fairy role plays or just anything like whimsical that you could think of. It always transports you into a fairy tale realm, and I just love her personality. I love whenever she just whispers. I love to hear about her life. I also follow her vlog channel as well, and I just think she's another cool girl. I think she lives in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. So I just think she has a great vibe, and I love her role plays specifically, but she's just really cool. And all of these wonderful creators are really cool, really awesome. Like I said in the beginning, I know for a fact that I missed out on so many wonderful channels. I can't even begin to like list off all of the amazing channels. This isn't even all of the people that I'm subscribed to. I was just trying to pick and choose some of my very favorite creators, but I do hate to leave out all of the other people because the list is never ending. But thank you to all of the creators that were mentioned for putting your time and effort into your videos and sharing your time and your talent with us out here in the real world. I think that the internet is such a vast place, and I feel so lucky to know all of these creators and to watch their content and to get to enjoy what they put out into this world. So thank you to all of them for creating their content and for all of you for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this found some new creators that you can go check out. And if you have not already subscribed and liked this video, please go down and give it a subscribe and a like. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day or night. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.